Good afternoon, and welcome to our 107th Convocation ceremony at Olds College. My name is Debbie Thompson, Vice President of Academic and Student Experience, and it is my honor to be MC this afternoon. We are excited that you can join us both in person and virtually as we celebrate the outstanding achievement and success of our 2022 graduates. To the class of 2022, let me be the first to say congratulations. Today represents all of the hard work and dedication that you have put into your education. It is indeed a celebration of your achievements, and it is wonderful to see all of the family, friends, faculty, and staff who have come out to join you today for this momentous occasion. Now, if you could please remain standing, it is my pleasure to welcome alumnus and Old College staff member Patty Bauer up to the stage to lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Our home and native land, true page of life, in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true, Lord, strong and free. From far and wide, our land, glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Congratulations, grads.
Thank you, Patty. Please be seated. Before we begin, I would like to go over a few housekeeping items. There are several well-marked emergency exits located throughout the Ralph Klein Center. Please take a look around and locate the exit closest to you. Washrooms are located at the back of the gymnasium and just outside the doors in the lobby. During the ceremony, we ask that you refrain from sitting on the stairways and that we keep the aisles and exits clear. We also have a first aid station located at the north end of the building. Should you or anyone in your group require assistance, please locate an usher at the main doors. I would also like to remind you that it is tradition to stay for the entire ceremony as we honor and celebrate all of our graduates here today. In the spirit of truth and reconciliation, it is my pleasure to welcome Elder Kelvin Williams from the Many Children Clan of the Blood Tribe to the podium to make the ancestral territory acknowledgement.
Okay. My Blackfoot name is Pretty Shield. I come from the Niitsitapi Nation. And tonight I would like to congratulate all these young ladies and gentlemen for all the hard work that they put in bettering their lives, and also the support that they received from their parents, their extended families, and the community. The Niitsitapi Nation, in the start, the first Niitsitapi man was made from the clay of the earth of this land, followed by Niitsitapiaki, to go ahead and to make a living, to experience life in a very positive way. Creator gave us all the sources of life to survive. Our ancestors lived well beyond 100 years old, and we maintained a large tract of land from the North Saskatchewan River down to the Wyoming area and eastward towards Winnipeg to Manitoba and in the southern U.S. States. We welcome you all, and we're very proud of the progress that you've made in your lifetime. Going back to time immemorial, when that first Niitsitapi man and woman were made. We soon adopted some smaller tribes to live among us. And more recently, after the signing of the Blackfoot Treaty in 1877, we welcomed members of the Métis Nation to live among us. Today, we live in harmony with them. We've never had any disagreements in the past, and that's the kind of relationship we want to use as we forge into the future. We want everybody to be related in a good way and to help each other continue living in a good way. Creator gave us all these resources. On the Blackfoot TP Lodge, we honor creation with the top part of the TP reserved for the cosmos, the sun, the moon. The next level is for the flying birds. The next level is the four-legged. Then we have earth, water. If we keep these gifts, sources of life, protected, mankind will live for a long, long time. So again, I congratulate the graduates, the faculty that gave their best in teaching to Olds College and the town of Olds. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Williams. I would now like to introduce our platform party. I would ask that as I call your name, you stand to be recognized and remain standing until the entire platform is introduced. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Peter Mall, Associate Vice President, Students and Registrar. Anne Blackburn, Olds College Faculty Association. Connie Young, Vice President, Corporate Services. Patrick McCawchuk, Vice President, Development and Strategy. Stuart Collum, President, Olds College. Leona Staples, Chair, Olds College Board of Governors. Holly Forte, Honorary Degree Recipient. Elder Kelvin Williams, Many Children Clan of the Blood Tribe. Earl Dreeshen, MP, Red Deer, Mountain View. Christina Ray Nordquist, Valedictorian. Celia Sutton, President, Students Association of Olds College. Michael Franku, Olds College Alumni Association. Ted Menzies, Board Member. Mabel Hamilton, Board Member. Gordon Cove, Board Member. Megan Deere, Board Member. Anita Hoover, Board Member. Marnie Desjardins, Board Member. Roy Wieselfat, Board Member and President, Red Crow Community College. James Banky, Dean, Workland School of Agriculture Technology. Dalen Bullock, Dean, School of Life Science and Business. Dan Daly, Dean, School of Trades and Skills. Jim Brinkhurst, Interim President, Red Deer Polytechnic. And Judy Dahl, Mayor, Town of Olds. Platform party, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to invite Leona Staples, Chair of the Olds College Board of Governors, to bring greetings.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Olds College Board of Governors, I would like to welcome you to our 2022 Convocation ceremony. To the graduates here today, congratulations. Today marks an exciting milestone as you celebrate the completion of your program. As a college, we are committed to ensuring our learners have the relevant, transferable, and diverse skills to achieve success. Through your studies and hand-on learning opportunities that you have participated in, you are now prepared to take the skills you've developed and apply them to industry. You are prepared to see challenges as an opportunity to work collaboratively to find solutions. You are armed with an entrepreneurial spirit and a foundation of knowledge that will lead you to success in your designated fields. I hope your time at Olds College has instilled in you a curiosity to be a lifelong learner, to continue to learn and grow your skills throughout your career. I hope you've enjoyed your time at Olds College and wish you congratulations on earning your credentials. On behalf of Olds College, we look forward to seeing you where your careers may take you and the impact that you can make. Thank you.
Thank you, Leona. I would now like to welcome Earl Dreeshen, Member of Parliament, Red Deer, Mountain View, to bring greetings.
Well, thank you very much, Debbie, and Leona, thank you for your words, and of course, Elder Kelvin, thank you so much for the words that you had given us earlier. First of all, let me start by extending my congratulations to all of the students from the class of 2022 on reaching this exceptional milestone in your lives. I'd also like to thank Olds College Board of Governors and its faculty for the invitation to join you for this special event. I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak to you about what Olds College means to our community, our country, and the world. First of all, I'd like to wish my good friend, President Stuart Cullum, the very best in his new role at the other amazing institution of learning in my Red Deer Mountain View riding, which is Red Deer Polytechnic. I've seen firsthand what he, his board, and the staff have done to make Olds College a premier post-secondary institution for research and the front runner in agriculture and technology. So thank you, Stuart, for continuing the legacy of excellence that is Olds College. To the graduating class, thank you for the commitment that you've shown to your studies. In my many travels throughout Canada and throughout the world, I, like many others, find Olds College alumni. And you are now part of an amazing group of Ag ambassadors, and all of them look forward to your contribution to not only this community and province, but globally as well. The last few years has shown us the importance of helping our neighbors and chipping in to help those that are facing challenges. I know that no matter what you end up doing, that all of you will enrich the lives of those you touch with your skills, talents, and ideas. And as you meet these new challenges, remember to take care of your own mental well-being, no matter what profession you choose. Olds College is a family and is here to help you be the best you can be. Benjamin Franklin famously said to a graduating class, and I quote, "An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest." And you've invested wisely by pursuing your education at Olds College. Now in Alberta, we're blessed to have the best farmland that produces the highest quality food anywhere in the world. And we are blessed with people like you who are smart, ambitious, and resourceful. But we also have challenges. As we move forward, we need to help grow our economy, build back trust, and work to ensure food security. There are parts of the world under siege, like Ukraine. And our skills and innovation are going to be critical as we try to bring about peace and normalcy to Eastern Europe. And there's more pressure and constraints on global trade, and authoritarian countries keep pushing agendas to the detriment of millions around the world. And we also count on you to help us face these challenges. Now, as Albertans, we're not afraid of rolling up our sleeves and getting our hands a little dirty. In fact, most of us quite enjoy it. Each and every one of you here today represents our future, a future led by common sense, where you can leverage your skills, lessons, and worth ethics to excel in your chosen fields. Your ideas, your talent, and your perseverance will help to ensure our future is bright and prosperous for all. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Dreeshen. It is now my pleasure to welcome Celia Sutton, President of the Students Association of Olds College, up to the podium to bring greetings on behalf of the Students Association and to introduce our valedictorian.
Thank you, Debbie. On behalf of the Students Association of Olds College, I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2022. As you move into the next chapter of your careers, we wish you all the best. I hope that when you look back at your time at Olds College, it's filled with good memories of friends and community, and that you continue to value the opportunities and experiences that you had during this time. I have the sincere pleasure of introducing your 2022 valedictorian. Every year, the Students Association accepts nominations from students, staff, and faculty. Eligible candidates must have a grade point average of 3.0 or higher and must display campus and community involvement along with strong leadership skills. This year's valedictorian is Christina Ray Nordquist, Convocation of the Land and Water Resources Program, majoring in land reclamation and remediation. During her time at Olds College, Christina has displayed incredible dedication to her studies, earning straight A's in all of her classes. Christina maintained an impressive 4.0 GPA throughout her program. Christina was also involved on campus as the president of the Land and Water Student Club. Classmates, faculty, and friends describe her as hardworking with a positive attitude. Please join me in welcoming Christina, your 2022 valedictorian, to the podium.
Hello, graduate class of 2022, Olds College instructors and staff, along with our loved ones in the audience and those watching from home. I am honored to be speaking in front of you today. My name is Christina Nordquist, and I'm graduating from the Land and Water Resources Diploma. I would like to start off by congratulating the class of 2022 for their perseverance and dedication on the completion of their certificates, diplomas, and degrees. I'm extending a huge thank you to all of the Olds College instructors who showed us all great patience, encouragement, and adaptability during our programs. We all needed and appreciated your expertise to guide us through our educational journey. Thank you to our families who helped us navigate through this roller coaster ride of education, learning to live on our own, and maybe helping us when we didn't use our student loans very wisely. For myself, I walked onto campus 2 years ago, eager, anxious, and excited to start my journey. I knew I was amongst many like-minded individuals who were looking to gain valuable skills and educations to begin our careers. Our education has been unique, to say the least. As if the pandemic wasn't confusing enough, we all decided that we would throw post-secondary education into the mix. For the last 2 years, we have made up the Olds College community. We represent Alberta's Western heritage, environmental stewards, the trades, animal caregivers, brewmasters, and so many diverse programs that make the college who it is. One thing I love about Olds College is that the community values are so strong. We chose Olds College for various reasons. However, we all knew the incredible reputation that the school and the graduates have. There is strong leadership within the agricultural field, and yes, that does go further than the cowboy boots, the belt buckles, and rough stock. The influence that the college has within the agricultural technology world is truly remarkable. And personally, I take pride in how the school is transforming and emphasizing environmental stewardship. The Land and Water Resources program has become such an integral part of the industrial and energy transition in minimizing our environmental footprint. I am excited to be part of the movement of solidarity between industry and environmental advocacy. We have all been navigating a worldwide pandemic while we try and get good grades, hand in assignments, stay healthy, and sometimes just make it to class. We can thank our Olds College community for helping us through all of this. Our unique educational experience has enhanced our abilities to adapt and to conquer, and truly it is admirable. Our final semester, we were all back on campus, finally able to see all of the people we had been talking to through a computer screen. We had to move on from the days of typing, as per my last email, to hey, you're muted, again. And all joking aside, it was a truly special semester as we were able to make lifelong friends and had more opportunities to connect with each other, sometimes at a convenient spot like the crossing. We have been challenged, inspired, and shaped by the education we have received, the long-lasting skills we have acquired, and the friendships we've made along the way. We have had the privilege to work with many brilliant individuals in our community, who I am certain will have evolutionary accomplishments in their careers. Now, it is time to reflect. I have done extensive reflection throughout this semester as my time here is coming to an end. I am taking away the moments I learned to become more organized, prepared, and have a better work ethic. I'm going to take away the skills I learned from stepping out of my comfort zone, especially talking in front of a crowd. I'm going to take away the amazing opportunities I had to learn from the brilliant minds and the expertise of my professors and guest speakers. I hope you all can look back at the fond memories, the life lessons, and what you have accomplished over your time at Olds College and be proud of your journey. As we can officially call ourselves Olds College graduates, and as we move on to the next step in life, I hope we can all remember this advice from Michelle Obama. Don't be afraid. Be focused. Be determined. Be hopeful. Be empowered. The token of our educational accomplishments may be a very expensive piece of paper to some, but I hope you all can use this as your ticket to change the world. I am so proud to say I am an Olds College alumnus. And as we head into the world, I wish you all success in your future endeavors and that you never stop learning. Thank you for sticking with me through my speech, and with that, congratulations to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Celia, and congratulations, Christina. It was a pleasure to hear about your experiences at Olds College. I would now like to welcome President Stuart Cullum up to the podium.
Thank you, Debbie, and good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, convocates, and congratulations. You've made it to the finish line of your program of study, and we are here to celebrate what you have accomplished. The past 2 years have been nothing short of dynamic. You've had to shift and adjust your learning, in some cases a number of times, and I have been amazed at how you have managed through it and got to this great day of celebration and recognition. I would also like to acknowledge our amazing faculty and staff who have done so much to maintain our programming and delivery through a period of uncertainty and shifting expectations. I do believe that our Olds College story has been enriched as a result of the way in which our community has responded during this period of time. And as I wrap up my time here at Olds College, I have been thinking a lot about our story and about my story. And so, convocates, I'd like to share a few reflections for your consideration as you continue to develop your story in the years ahead. I've been lucky, having spent time as a farmer, a teacher, and administrator, among other things. Each experience has taught me something, and I believe that I have learned along the way. But recently, I've come to realize that I've also benefited from moments of what I think can be defined as unlearning. This concept was illuminated for me in a recent address by Dr. Chika Stacia Rua, one of Time Magazine's 2021 Next Generation Leaders and a Canadian. In her quest to advance diversity, empowerment, mental health, and wellness, Dr. Rua speaks about the power and necessity of unlearning as a precursor to learning. I remember vividly as a high school teacher with an Indigenous student in my social studies class, me portraying to be an expert of Canadian history, only to realize how much I had yet to learn as that brave student and her parent corrected some of my assumptions. It was a moment that I believe opened my heart to a different understanding of Canadian history, especially as it pertains to our Indigenous community members. And while I didn't understand it at the time, it was a moment of unlearning and helped me shape my approach towards our Indigenous communities, including in my time as a post-secondary leader. I believe that experience of unlearning and subsequent growth has not only helped me, but has helped me support the great work that is happening here at Olds College as we seek to better serve our Indigenous communities and fulfill our obligation to truth and reconciliation. This poignant example in my professional journey has carried with me and continues to act as a challenge that while I'm on a quest to learn, sometimes I need to be prepared to unlearn, to walk away from my preconceived notions, beliefs, and prejudices that stunt what I have to contribute and affect my positive impact on others. So Convocates, as you continue to develop your story, stay open not only to learning, but to unlearning. It is a beneficial mindset and it will enhance your story. And that leads to a second reflection for you this afternoon. That your story or the value that you create throughout your life story will be enhanced as you enhance others, as you make room for others and allow others to engage and contribute. In my experience, this does not happen by accident. You must be open and intentional. You must be willing to be an advocate for those who do not have the same opportunities as you or the same advantages that have brought you to where you are today. And this ideal is not just a social imperative in my view. It is one that will benefit you and the organizations that you are a part of. In fact, this concept of creating social and economic value by including and engaging others is being driven by the marketplace. According to Larry Fink from BlackRock, an investment management company with more than $10 trillion in assets under management, research shows that companies with strong sustainability ratings, which includes diverse workforces, deliver better results. Diversity and inclusion creates value, and I'm very proud of our team here at Olds College for their leadership through our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee. The work of this committee and our entire campus community absolutely connects to our mission that Alberta's agriculture community has the talent, knowledge, and thought leadership to lead globally. Our ability to achieve this end goal is and must be predicated on including more of our society, whether it be from our urban areas, different regions and countries, different ethnic groups, and from our LGBTQ2S+ community. Our industry benefits, and I am proud to say that Olds College is emerging as a leader in supporting diversity and inclusion within the industries that we serve. And our story as an institution is enhanced through the enhancement of others, and Convocates, your story will be enhanced as you include and engage others as well. Another reflection over the past 6 years is how our story benefits from being purpose-driven. I have personally benefited from growing up with parents that were driven by a purpose that is rooted in faith and family. It grounded me and continues to influence me. Over time, I have come to recognize that individuals, communities, and organizations that are socially oriented and purpose-driven tend to have the greatest impact both socially and economically. Certainly, Olds College has benefited from adopting a social purpose 5 years ago of transforming agriculture for a better world. Convocates, I would encourage you to engage organizations like Olds College, who are purpose-driven and who you align with. If you're going to the farm or looking to do something on your own, strive to establish a purpose statement for your venture that represents your highest aspiration. Why does this matter? Well, I think that Paul Pullman and Andrew Winston in their book, Net Positive, sum it up as good as anyone when they state, passion is about finding yourself, but purpose is about losing yourself in something bigger than you. We can follow our interests into hobbies or do work that we love. Many of us do find passion and build successful careers that we enjoy. But not everyone finds purpose at work. True fulfillment comes not only from doing what you enjoy, but also serving a bigger mission and touching the lives of others in meaningful ways. Stephanie Vaza puts it this way: the core question for finding your purpose as an agent of net positivity is this: what do you uniquely do to make this a better world? Convocates, you are here today because you have learned what was needed to graduate and because you are passionate about your program area. I would now encourage you, if you haven't already done so, to consider the purpose of your story. What can you do to make the world a better place? As I mentioned, I've been fortunate over the past years to work for a purpose-driven organization. Our purpose has become our aspirational beacon that has contributed to a period of growth and impact for the college that I believe will define this institution for a generation. It has been my pleasure to be a part of this incredible institution, and Convocates a part of your learning journey. I look forward to following your story as you learn, in some cases unlearn, as you engage others and enhance the diversity of our industry and society, and as you lead with purpose. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, President Collum. Olds College recognizes extraordinary individuals who have had a lasting impact on the college community by awarding honorary degrees. This year, we present our 2022 honorary degree to Holly Forte. A Cree Dene woman from Fort McKay First Nation, Alberta, Holly was born in Treaty 7 territory and was fortunate to be raised by cultural leaders, academics, and activists. Olds College first came to know Holly when she delivered her cultural awareness training to a group of land agent students in 2016. That same year, she was awarded the Esquire Award for Culture, which celebrates the contributions of exceptional Aboriginal women in Alberta. The following year, at the request of Olds College faculty, she presented at the Alberta Colleges and Institutes Faculties Association Conference in Banff, where she shared her knowledge, insights, and stories with college instructors from across Alberta. In the years that followed, Holly has advised Olds College as we developed our Indigenous strategy. She has walked alongside us as we planned indoor and outdoor spaces for our Indigenous learners at the campus and provides invaluable training sessions to Olds College staff and students every year. Our staff and students have learned so much from her teachings. In her travels, Holly speaks of our college because we teach about the land, which is central to Indigenous teachings. She is proud of what we do here and the relationships she has built with Olds College staff over the years. Holly is a successful businesswoman, mother, and kukum. She believes that relationships can improve with effort, knowledge, and understanding. Likely, her greatest strength is her ability to tell stories in a powerful way. Whether it is as a course facilitator, through her company, Nisto Consulting, or through her Two Canoes Media film production company, Holly reaches deep into some of the tough-to-tell stories. She graciously allows people to experience the discomfort that often comes with the stories she tells, and always encourages them to learn more and do better with what they know. I would like to invite Holly up to the front of the stage to receive her honorary degree from Board Chair Leona Staples and President Stuart Collum.
Okay. Dinastara, Amboestich, Tanse. Hi. Those are all the greetings in Blackfoot, Tsotena, Stoney Nakoda, and Cree, whose traditional territory we are on. We are on treaty land here at Olds College, and the treaties were written between Canada and First Nations. Therefore, there's 2 signatories in all the treaties. And the treaties are for as long as the sun shines, the river flows, the grass grows, that we will share the land. And so we honor ancestral land. So thank you for that beautiful introduction and that bio. That was really impressive. I like that person, whoever she is. I didn't realize that I had done so much, but I do have 2 businesses. I do Indigenous awareness training, and I'm a film producer. For many years, I worked in film. And you know those movies where there's like cowboys and Indians, and I was like a stunt person, and so I've been like killed and blown up and shot and everything. But as a matter of fact, Kelvin and I are both wearing cowboy boots because we want to be in the spirit of this agricultural college here. And so I'm still doing film production because I feel that through my 2 businesses, it gives us a strong Indigenous voice. And I'm just so thankful that back in May 2016, which is, math is hard, 6 years, okay. 6 years ago, I came here and my Nicola found me somehow and brought me here. And it's just been an amazing experience. And I remember when I first came here, I was walking down the hall. You know those hallways with the fame to claim of going back to 1913, and I was looking and there's not a single Indigenous person on there. And it's because by law, under the Canadian Indian Act, we were not allowed to go to a post-secondary education by law. My mother went to her Indian residential school for 13 years. And when she came out of residential school, she couldn't even attend a university. I'm of that first generation that is allowed to go to post-secondary education. And so this means more to me than you will ever know. The lands that we now call Canada and the United States, Indigenous people call it Turtle Island. In the middle of Turtle Island is the Great Plains. And the people in the Great Plains lived off of one thing, the buffalo. The buffalo provided all the food, shelter, clothing, tools, toys, medicines. Everything came from that one source. And we say education is the new buffalo. And so this is so important. I love that Olds College is an ally, a friend, that we are welcome here. Obviously, by the representation, we have 16 Indigenous grads today. And I'm so proud of you because even though we have a hard history in Canada, I spent a lot of my time teaching about that history. Let's not focus on that because we steer where we stare. Let's focus on the great success of the Indigenous students in places like Olds College where we're achieving. When one of us makes it, success breeds success. So I'm thankful that Olds College is helping us in those efforts. So I love you, Olds College. I'm always here for you to help you, and I'm looking forward to working more and more with your efforts in reconciliation and all the friends that I have here. Thank you. Kinanis Kumten.
Thank you, Holly, and congratulations. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the introduction of our 2022 convocates. We will be featuring 3 short videos to introduce each school and highlight the programs within that school. We hope these videos give you a glimpse into the high-tech, hands-on learning that our students participated in during their time at Olds College. During the parade of convocates, you will notice that some are wearing different color stoles. Gold stoles are worn by convocates who have earned a certificate or diploma. Blue, white, and gold stoles are worn by convocates who have earned an applied degree. As tradition dictates, we will be presenting honor cords to those students who have achieved academic excellence and are graduating with honors or with distinction. For students to graduate with honors, they must earn a GPA between 3.5 and 3.69. To graduate with distinction, students must earn a GPA of 3.7 or higher. We ask that you remain seated as graduates cross the stage. We have a professional photographer who will be taking photos of each graduate. As a special tribute during the parade of graduates, faculty and staff from each school will rise to congratulate the graduates as they exit the stage. At this time, I would like to invite President Stuart Cullum, Board Chair Leona Staples, and Dalen Bullock, Dean of the School of Life Science and Business, to rise to greet our graduates. Dr. Peter Mall, Associate Vice President, Students and Registrar, will present the honor cords. I would also like our Olds College Alumni Association President, Michael Franku, to please make his way to the bottom of the stairs, where he will present each graduate with a special gift from the Alumni Association. Please direct your attention to the screens for a short video.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lisa King. I am an Associate Dean at Olds College. I have the honor of reading the graduates' names for the School of Life Science and Business. Animal Health Technology Diploma, Aisha Akerst, with distinction. Jalen Beck. Madison Kelvin. Nicole Carey. Ansel Cater. Sabrina Charlton. Morgan Cruikshank. Honor. Lindsay Colomar, with distinction. Kimberly Donnelly, honor. Madison Erickson, honor. Alexandria Flores. Sonia Foss, honor. Kennedy Greening. Corey Lynn Haskell. Haley Jakes, with distinction. Tori Yokes. Amanda Joyce. Sophie Yonker, honor. Darby Leighton Duda, honor. Caitlin McDonald, honor. Kaylee Martinez. Mackenzie McManus. Anna Michael, with distinction. Jennifer Mingo, honor. Bea Monterosa Renault, honors. Alana Morton. Nishal Nair, with distinction. Ashley Neary. Megan Neufeld, honor. Brianna Payne. Emily Peach. Sarah Remshen, honor. Sarah Rowley. Yuko Sakamoto, honor. Michelle Ann Sosas. Sydney Stockwood. Janelle Walker. Reagan Wasilka. Bryn Webb Sully, honor. Jensen Wilk. Arboriculture Technician Certificate. Bailey Morrison, with distinction. Thomas Wall. Bachelor of Applied Science, Golf Course Management major, Kendon Backhouse, with distinction. Quaid McBean. Justin McLeod, with distinction. Robert Monroe, honor. Matthew Pierce. Bachelor of Applied Science, Horticulture major, Michaela Andrews. Spencer Bird, with distinction. Shaylin Knight. Amanda Kozalab. Carter Desmond McMahon. Mackenzie Van Heenen. Business Management Certificate. Shaganpreet Dhaliwal. Mark Iskander, honor. Anmol Sharma. Rose Lee Valmadrid. Business Management Diploma, General Management major, Mackenzie Hussein. Mahakdeep Kaur. Cassidy Kelly. Alexandra Samantha Labucan. Georgia Laux. Manpreet Monday, honor. Emily Prevost. Shane Vogelsang. Business Management Diploma, Sports Management major, Justin Cassatt. Manpreet Kaur Dillon. Danny Earl. Alexander Iwanchuk. Brooke Heggie with distinction. Haley Jo Heggie with distinction. Levitt McGuire, honor. Tiona Payton. Georgia Waranka, with distinction. Wesley Wilkes, with distinction. Equine Reproduction Technician Certificate. Cassidy Bass. Taylor Guajoli. Mackenzie Janes. Sydney King. Lori Jo Littman. Taylin Mollerup. Equine Science Diploma. Karina Fernandez de Souza. Horticulture Technologist Diploma. Alejandra Arroyo Guzman, with distinction. Connor Bayer. Dana Boutin, with distinction. Shannon Brownell. Lacey Gates. Danae Hahn, with distinction. Rylan Hodge. Zoe Johnston. Caitlin Knidig, with distinction. Aaron Lloyd, with distinction. Matheson, with distinction. Megan Morash. Claire Robertson, with distinction. Geraldine Shepherd, honor. Amanda Spence, honor. Cami Tams, with distinction. Jessie Thielen, with distinction. Nicole Walker, with distinction. Veterinary Medical Receptionist Certificate, Melissa Carson, with distinction. Courtney Gascoigne. Linnell Jacobson Kramer. Alyssa Juricic. Caitlin McMullen. Natasha McMullen. Jacelyn Mata. Emily Rabick. Eva Richardson. Selena Thompson. Veterinary Technical Assistant Certificate, Joshua Apuzzo. Beatrice Austria. Marissa Kane. Christina Chaveri Gonzalez. Isabella Diaz. Callie Fernio. Samantha Fitchett, honor. Dylan Fleming. Jade Forrest. Emily Nachuk. Amanda James. Nimue Lascelle. Sydney Morley. Princess Pimienta Cortez. Jamie Ruzika. Kiana Semank. Kira Simpson. Marina Tomic. Jordan Zubat. Thank you. This concludes the graduates from the School of Life Science and Business.
I will now invite Dan Daly, Dean of the School of Trades and Skills, into the receiving line and direct your attention to the screens for a short video.
Good afternoon. My name is Dennis Bodwin, and I am an Associate Dean at Olds College. I have the honor of reading the graduate names for the School of Trades and Skills and Continuing Education. Agricultural and Heavy Equipment Diploma, Agriculture Equipment Major, Justin Benchop. Brent Blake. Liam Brown. Good job, buddy. Devin Cochran. Tim Halsema. Isaac Kehoe. How's it going, Aiden? Aiden Miller. Caden Wyman. Brewmaster and Brewery Operations Management Diploma, Kimberly Bateman, with distinction. Sorry. Chad Keeley. Chi Hung Lee, honor. Farrier Science Certificate, Brianna Armstrong. Rosanna Bradshaw. Rebecca Crooks. Tiana Johnson. Aiden Mesher. Heavy Equipment Operator Certificate, Stacy Chiefbody. Hospitality and Tourism Management Diploma, Yvonne Berdos. Lala Salahova. Siddhartha Sonel. Transitional Employment, Ethan Harrison. Sawyer Kendall. Wyatt McCauley. Olivia Miller. Jamie Moosenose. Paige Williams. Thank you. This concludes the graduates from the School of Skills and Trades and Continuing Education. There'll be somebody else to come up and take.
I will now invite James Benke, Dean of the Workland School of Agriculture Technology, to the receiving line and direct your attention to the screens for a short video.
Good afternoon. My name is Christine Shelternick, and I'm an Associate Dean at Olds College. I have the honor of reading the graduate names for Workland School of Agriculture Technology. Agricultural Management Diploma, Agri-Commerce Major, Tegan Adam-Swiss. Keely Arith. Jasmine Bartellin with distinction. Emily Cunningham. Alice Haley with distinction. William McDougald. Kiera Portillas with distinction. Alexander Singer. Rory Vellender. Agricultural Management Diploma, Production Major, Daniel Brown with distinction. Heidi Burrell with distinction. Cassidy Butler. Kenneth Jocampo with distinction. Rayanne DeCare. Charlotte Fisher. Noel Kimley with distinction. Sydney Kentz. Michaela Koistra. Tristan Lafreniere. Blaine Leach. Austin LaRoe. Darren Newell. Stein Neuenhaus. Chloe Oswald. Colby Pratt with distinction. Victoria Sanborn with distinction. Tim Trenson with distinction. Reba Young, honors. Agriculture Technology Integration Post-Diploma Certificate. Gurpreet Kaur. Harpreet Singh. Manpreet Kaur. Monica Sharma. Prince D. Singh. Bachelor of Applied Science, Agribusiness major, Morgan Bergmeister, honor. Jenna Burke. Danica Carmichael. Emily Edgar with distinction. Blessing Fubara with distinction. Wyatt Glover. Louise Guermez. Michelle Hoppins with distinction. Jonathan Casimir with distinction. Samantha Lundy. Shelby Massey with distinction. Kayla Miner, honor. Chandra Moxham. Brody Nestrovich with distinction. Jill O'Neill with distinction. Brittany O'Connor with distinction. Jenna Olson, honor. Carlina Plamondon. Felicia Rodney with distinction. Cassidy Smith with distinction. Melanie Vergara with distinction. Carmen Vogel. Alexandra Weller with distinction. Sydney Wilson with distinction. Land and Water Resources Diploma, Environmental Stewardship and Rural Planning. Regan Broadbent. Jaylene Mantell. Katie Naeth. Land and Water Resources Diploma, Land Reclamation and Remediation major, Alexa McClelland. Christina Ray Nordquist with distinction. Kathleen Ports. Allie Taylor. Land and Water Resources Diploma, Land Reclamation and Remediation, Environmental Stewardship and Rural Planning majors. Janelle Buchanan with distinction. Juliana Cloco. Post-diploma certificate, environment, Harmanpreet Kaur with distinction. Precision agriculture, techagronomy diploma, Julie Cobb, honor. Garrett Cullum. Taryn Johnson with distinction. Rabnawaz Mutiana with distinction. Lauren Ward with distinction. Thank you. This concludes the graduates from the Workland School of Agriculture Technology.
Thank you to our readers, Associate Deans Lisa King, Dennis Bodwin, and Christine Chalaturnik. Would the audience now rise and with all your enthusiasm acknowledge the 107th Convocation class of Olds College. Congratulations, graduates. I would now like to welcome Elder Williams back up to the podium to introduce the honor song.
In the Nitsitapi way of life, when one of your children or a family member, when they move ahead in their lives and achieve greatness in their path, in their walk, the family will honor them with a song. And this has happened for a long time. And the song that we're going to be drumming for you today by the Red Crow Community College Drum Group. Buford Platt here, Marvin Smith, Clay Delaney, David Spotted Bull, they'll be singing a song for all of you to take home. This is a very memorial occasion, and we hope whenever you hear a song, it'll remind you of tonight, right here, this afternoon, what you went through. And to continue striving and moving forward in life in a very positive way. Remain your relationships with each other as students. And remember the staff and the instructors of Olds College, their Board of Governors, and to Olds, the town of Olds. You'll always have memories here, and also how your families stood behind you. This afternoon, our drum group will sing you an honor song. Hun. This is in honor of all of you.
Hey!
Yeah, what she said. Thank you, Elder Williams and the Red Crow Community College Drum Group for that wonderful gift. Every year at Convocation, Olds College is honored to present special student awards and one award to a distinguished faculty member. We will begin with presenting the Governor General's Academic Collegiate Bronze Medal. Please welcome Olds College Board of Governors Chair Leona Staples to present this prestigious award.
It is my pleasure to announce the winner of the Governor General's Academic Collegiate Bronze Medallion. The academic medals were created in 1873 to encourage academic excellence across the nation. Over the years, they have become the most prestigious award the students in Canadian schools can receive. They are awarded to the student graduating with the highest average from approved college or university program. Medals are presented on behalf of the Governor General by participating educational institutions, along with personalized certificates signed by the Governor General. I'm pleased to present the Governor General's Collegiate Bronze Medal to Claire Robertson, 2022 graduate of the Horticulture Technologist Program. If I could ask Claire to come up to the stage to accept this award.
Next, I would like to welcome Anne Blackburn, Vice President, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion of the Olds College Faculty Association and instructor in the School of Life Science and Business, to present the Olds College Faculty Association Awards.
Thank you, Debbie. On behalf of the Olds College faculty, I want to offer my congratulations to the graduates in attendance today. The Olds College Faculty Association acknowledges the importance of recognizing graduates who exhibit outstanding academic achievement, exemplary interpersonal qualities, and who have participated extensively in the extracurricular activities and provide meaningful service to the college and our community. This year, we have decided to choose 3 deserving students, one from each school on campus. I'm pleased to announce the winners of the Olds College Faculty Association Outstanding Student Awards are, from the School of Workland School of Agricultural Technology, Kobe Pratt, Agriculture Management Diploma graduate. Is Kobe here? And from the School of Trades and Skills, Kimberly Bateman, Brewmaster and Brewery Operations Management Diploma graduate. And please join me in welcoming Colby and Kimberly on their awards. Benjamin was unable to join us to attend the ceremony in person today, but we will make sure he gets his award. Benjamin from the School of Life Sciences Benjamin Atwood, Business Management Diploma and Sports Management Major graduate. Congratulations, Benjamin.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Michael Frankiw, President of the Olds College Alumni Association, to present the Alumni Association Awards.
It's a little low for me. Thank you, Debbie, and good afternoon. On behalf of over 20,000 Olds College alumni, I would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to all the 2022 convocates and say welcome to the club. As of today, you are now a member of the Olds College Alumni Network. We are very proud of the incredible accomplishments that our alumni have achieved over the past century. The Alumni Association strives to help alumni stay connected with their fellow graduates and to Olds College. We encourage you to stay in contact with us as you continue on your life's path. I'm pleased to present our 4 outstanding students with awards this afternoon. These individuals have been nominated based on academic proficiency, leadership, and participation in extracurricular activities. We are pleased to present the first Proficiency Graduation Award to Annalise Beaulieu, a Horticulture Technologist Diploma graduate. Our second Proficiency Award goes to Christopher Gayton, a Business Management General Management major graduate. We are pleased to present our first Alumni Association Graduation Award to Emily Prevost, a graduate from the Business Management General Management major. And the second Alumni Association Graduation Award goes to Shaylin Waldner, a Hospitality and Tourism Management graduate. Annalise, Christopher, and Shaylin couldn't be here today, but please join me in congratulating them and welcoming Emily to the stage to accept her award.
I'm even wearing high-heeled shoes, and he still had to put the mic up. Thank you, Michael. Olds College is an institution that celebrates and embraces high-quality instruction. To recognize and acknowledge this high-quality instruction, we have a special award called the Presidential Instructional Excellence Award. The nomination requirement for this award include a joint nomination from administration, faculty, and students. Nominations are then adjudicated by a committee made up of faculty, students, and administration that is chaired by the president. I am pleased to announce that this year's award recipient is Dr. Jaron Sheck. Dr. Sheck is a veterinarian. You can see she had a lot of student support. Dr. Sheck is a veterinarian and instructor in our animal health programming. Jaron is a leading voice within the School of Life Science and Business who is always looking for ways to enhance the student experience. Through Dr. Sheck's management of our courses in alignment with our small animal hospital, students get a realistic clinic experience. As a result, the Animal Health Technology program at Olds College continues to graduate highly desirable students who find employment post-practicum. Dr. Sheck plays a key role in ensuring the AHT program continues to meet the needs of the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association requirements. She is known amongst her peers as being an adaptable team player who continues to put students at the forefront. As one student put it, her ability to step into whatever role is required of her and bring to it an enthusiasm that ensures the success of students is by far one of the greatest demonstrations of commitment she has shown. Dr. Sheck's passion for teaching and caring for animals is at the core of everything she does. It is with great pleasure that I invite Dr. Scheck to join President Cullum on stage for the awarding of the Presidential Instructional Excellence Award for 2022. Thank you, Dr. Scheck, and congratulations. It has been an amazing afternoon. We would like to acknowledge everyone that helped organize and set up for today's event. It takes a large team of staff and faculty to put on this wonderful celebration for our students. Apparently, during our time together, the weather has shifted a bit, and I would suggest that a lot of people in this room are happy to hear we have rain. We would like to invite everyone to the President's reception being held in the Fine Arts Center, so out the front doors and to your left. We were hoping to do a cap toss, but it is raining, so we're not sure that we can get that photo that we love to have. I still have on my agenda, but I'm not sure if it's happening, that everyone is also invited to participate in a traditional round dance taking place at 4:30 outside near the teepee, just to your right to the north when you exit. If I can ask that all of you please remain seated until the graduates and platform party have exited. The platform party will now lead the recessional class of 2022. Congratulations.